Hello everybody, welcome back to part 7. I think we're on part 7. Alright. Okay. So we just heard from Red. We entered this new area here and there's a dog. I threw a canister at him that I thought would explode and it didn't. It did knock him down briefly, but then we ran out of here like cowards and got away from him. So I think what we're going to have to do is pickaxe him again. Up on him, get the jump. Ooh. Okay, just keep whacking. There we go. That's how you deal with those. You ain't getting up from that. Oh. Yeah, stun lock them, get them stunned, and then just keep wailing on them. That's the best way to deal. Best way to deal with them. So I did take some damage. See, I'm losing blood, but I should be okay. I'm not gonna. Oh, you just okay. I'm fit as to be expected. Okay, so apparently when you're out of combat, if you've taken just barely a little damage, then you'll recover. I forgot about that. You won't recover full health from a lot of damage, but I guess if it's very little, then it'll just regenerate on its own. Okay, yeah, those dogs can mess you up, that is for sure. Auxiliary shaft. Jotted a note, the door is barricaded, but what happened to whoever blocked it from the other side? Can I just break it? Can I just maybe, yeah, lift it up? Shouldn't that be doable? I think you could just lift it up. Yeah, I think you actually have to break it. Tool shed. This is the thing I tried throwing. Okay. Alright, so should be opening these things even if I'm not actually going to use them. Because it is kind of awkward to get them in here. But we should be looking for items, so they're still worth checking. Here, tool shed. Wow, this place is huge, man. Lots of these around. Oh, another dog. I mean, yeah, you could throw beef jerky at them. Wait till they go get on it and then walk up behind them and get them. But there he is. I don't know if they can see you if you're peeking around corners. Try to get the jump on him. Wow. That's how you deal with them. Still hear the music. probably another one. No, maybe not now. Okay. Yeah, those dogs are something else. Storage, duration. Oh, there's the music. I would really like to find a map. Little flipped around here. About where I am. Excavation. Okay, we're just making our way around the whole entire map. Alright, tool shed. Let's go back towards the tool shed. There's a dog. Oh, there he is. I think he might have saw me. I'm gonna deal with him first. Just losing my bearings about where I'm at, but definitely will be a lot easier if we can get rid of these dogs. Is he gonna come back or what? There he is. Sneaky, sneaky. Right in the buttocks. Alright. I think we're okay right now. Yeah, I don't know. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna quick save. And I'm gonna beat one of these things to down and see if we get blowed up. Oh, okay. Okay. Huh. Wow. I think in all the times I've played this game, I have actually never done that. Wow. That's cool. Okay. So theoretically then, you could smack it, light it up, and then pick it up, and then hurl it at one of those dogs. And probably instantly kill them, would be my guess. It's pretty cool you can do that. Alright, let's make our way to the storage and tool shed, because obviously good stuff should be in there. Tool shed, storage. Let's go to tool shed first. Here's a map. So the auxiliary shaft, storage. Let's actually do storage first because it looks like that's just that's where it'll stop. So let's test it. So I hit it, put my weapon away, pick it up, and then throw it. Let's see if you can do that. If it'll blow up. Maybe you have to hit it with the full swipe. There you go. Okay, you can do that. Huh. Wow. That's really cool. Okay, damn, I can't get this door open.
Those holes in my mind are increasingly gaping. You cannot breach the inner sanctum of the place of storing. The entryway is blocked. So what if the squashy material between my ears is squashier than most? I may not be perfect like a hanging picture, but my words are wise and backed up by time. A pox on both your brain cells. Try as I may, you must think that I deceive you with my admittingly cunning ways. As far as my eye has seen, our rocky grave extends, and yet you cast away my hope like you would a puppy, freshly rolled in its own feces. I hope that your warped sense of morality is better company than I, because now it is all you have left.
Well, Red, calm down, man. Eat some beef jerky or something, man. Dude's so hostile.
I'm sorry. Sometimes my emotions are like a disobedient pet. Uncontrollable and often rolling in shit. Better safe than sorry, they say. But I think we are both sorrier than we are safe. A tunnel lies between a nearby watery cave and the place where things are kept. Take the second right from the closed door, and you will find what you seek.
Okay. We love Red, so we'll forgive him. Okay. So we cannot go. What is that noise? That's weird. It wasn't doing that before. Like, I've really never noticed that, so that's really odd. Okay, so storage is no-go. Let's make our way this way. Sound like somebody was dragging something metal on concrete. I don't know, weird. Yeah, sometimes it's better to put your glow stick away. Makes it easier to actually read the map. Okay, so up and to the right. That's where we're heading, so. So yeah, I really do hope you guys are liking this game. Those of you that are watching. It's an old game, and it's slow. It's a slow-paced game. It's big on atmosphere, though. It's got a good story. The characters are good in the game. You just, you have to give it time. Toolshed. So it's a slow burner. And like I said about the way frictional games are, they tend to be really narrative and story driven. Amnesia has a lot of more puzzle solving and inventory stuff than even this game does. But they do have enemies and threats, but you're not going to get any shotguns or anything like that in this game. It doesn't work that way. I appreciate the atmosphere of this game. And what I say, this came out in 2007, so 2008, somewhere around there. Just checking my timer real quick. So, yeah. Alrighty, here we are. I'm actually going to stop this video right here, and immediately going to record the next part, but we're just going to cut it here, and I'll pick up with you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye. Hello everybody, we're picking back up just where we stopped here. I had a technical glitch, so I'm just going to edit this back in to the first 15 minutes here that we had recorded, and do another 15 minutes. Sorry about that. Okay, so we made our way here to the tool shed. See if we can get in here. Luckily it's unlocked. extremely bright. Guess I could put my glow stick away. See, like I was saying with frictional games, Penumbra and all that, there are enemies and things like that, but it's more of a slow burning narrative horror experience with stealth mechanics. But it's not purely a walking sim, which I think a lot of people would call this, or called Amnesia: The Dark Descent. I keep mentioning that game because it's Frictional's most popular game. It came out in 2010, and I think it pretty much single-handedly started the Let's Play craze of video games and video game-related channels on YouTube. Amnesia was a big contributor to that, and Amnesia: The Dark Descent game, it's a game that keeps on giving because there's a huge community of people that make what they call custom story mods for the game, which is essentially what the expansion mods are for this series, the unofficial ones that I've talked about. Those are essentially what that is. So there's loads and loads of content to be gotten out of Amnesia: The Dark Descent, because you can play the base game, also get to play kind of an additional expansion to it called Justine, which is kind of short, but it's unique. But then there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of custom stories you can get for free off of like ModDB, which when we play the game and we get through the official part of that, we'll be playing a couple of mods. Definitely. I have at least 2 that I definitely want to play on here because they're just amazing. One of the custom story conversion mods, I would argue, is better than Amnesia: The Dark Descent itself. But we'll get to that later. But that's why I keep mentioning that game, just because it had a big impact on the horror genre and gaming on YouTube in general. And we're playing this first simply because it's the first series that they made before Amnesia. So here's batteries. We're at 96%. I'm just going to go ahead and take them, because I probably won't even come back here. Alright, a saw rusty enough that I wish I had that tetanus shot, but it's still sharp enough to saw through wood. So that is what we need to saw through that that wooden board that was barricading that gate. So yeah, you're probably wondering what this thing is, aren't you? Well, it is a cement mixer. No reason why it wouldn't still be working. I think you can kind of manipulate it, but it doesn't really do anything. You can't open it or nothing. You can just kind of turn it around a little. So, did want to use this to look up above. Come on. Wedge it between there. Am I hitting something? Yeah, I'm hitting the light. So let's go over here and do it. And what do you know? Dynamite. Okay, dynamite. I try not to be in the habit of handling old explosives, but I guess needs must. So this is, you know, a flare is a light source that eventually goes out, but if you light this light source up, you're going to get blowed up. So as soon as you use this, it's basically like a grenade. You could hotkey it, you know, put it up on 2 if you wanted, but when you bring it out and activate it with like a left click, then it's going to start lighting. You might have to drag the Zippo onto it, but I don't have really any reason to use that right now, so let's test. I don't think that's a weapon. It's probably just an item. Yeah. If you hotkey something that's only usable as an item, then it just pops out like this. It doesn't actually equip it. So that's one way for you to tell if something is a item or if it is a weapon. So I'm going to leave that here because it's actually a weapon. Okay, so note. I wonder whether whoever wrote this had a more knowledge of this place than I do. Xeno Report. Xeno Report 66B, Phase 9, Anno 9002. Anno Domini 1992. Filed by Chief Attending Xeno Officer. Attending, right. For the eyes of the leading installation chief only. Officer only. Leader. Unlike the other findings, 66B appears to be of manufactured rather than natural origin, and so warrants additional interest. And need I say security. The bulk of Substance 63 was discovered only 6 yards from where Artifact 66B was buried, and appears, at least in part, to consist of a solidified form of 663, with a number of operable appendages. The artifact emits a low level of light from a seemingly inexhaustible energy supply, suggesting its origin is indeed as was expected. Of course, the ramifications of this fact are clear, and appropriate measures are already being taken. Progress in becoming enlightened as to the purpose of the device, if indeed it served a purpose in the traditional sense at all, has been slow. Following protocol to the letter, I assigned my secondary officer to the artifact on Phase 7, only for him to go missing the following day. He eventually returned to the site from a previously uncharted area of the mines, presumably having discovered a new route, avoiding the cave-ins. At this stage, we can only assume what transpired, since he remains in a state of disorientation. Far be it from me to question the decisions of the elevated caste, but I am struggling to understand the necessity of conducting standard scientific testing in this case. I, of course, have full faith in the abilities of the research team, put together and sent here by my immediate superior. I simply wonder whether their time might be better employed on the main site. Nevertheless, it is comforting to know that the actions of every member of the organization are carefully choreographed and controlled by those far outranking myself, both in stature and wisdom. And with this in mind, I feel fully justified in filing an official request for further manpower. We have already lost a number of workers to unforeseen events, largely while engaging in the studies mentioned earlier, and further investigation of the area calls for volunteers to carry out tasks altogether too hazardous in nature to risk the well-being of more elevated organization members. In particular, the tunnel system above the secondary site requires immediate cartography. So, need more test subjects. So it looks like we got everything. Alright, so we did get the saw, which was the main reason for coming in here. Just one moment. Okay. Alrighty. We don't need the light right now. We do need our pickaxe out though, so we can dish out some more dog beatings. Zombie dog beatings. Okay, so the forward direction. Auxiliary, tool shed. Evacuation storage. Storage was locked. Let's get a run on. Key panel. Evacuation. I don't know if we've been over there yet. Probably can't go in there anyway. Been through all this. This is where the panel is we need to, or the board we need to saw through, and that'll lead out here. But I want to come and check evacuation first. cover all of our bases. There's that noise. It's weird, man. It's creepy. Alright. Alrighty. Okay. Oh, I wasn't expecting it to open. Ooh. Okay. Let's come back to that. Let me look at the map one more time. It was back. Was it this way? Yeah. Evacuation. Okay. I think we actually do need to go that way. Just wanting to make sure that I go, I want to hit the dead ends first before I go the way forward. I do that in every game. That way you can pick up extra items and, you know, see other things in the game. Whereas if you just always take the way forward, then you miss out on a lot of stuff. But from what I remember, this area leads somewhere, but the other way was the way forward. Wow, okay. Piercing white light, still not enough to illuminate the whole room. The supplies in this box look military. They can't be more than 20 years old. It's the shortest piece of the fractured ladder lying on a bed of scattered metal splinters. I just heard something. Ooh. Must be the tunnel leading to the storeroom. It's pretty high, though. Storeroom. There's a draft coming from the dank-looking hole up there. All the same, it's hardly inviting. In fact, it's the complete opposite. Okay. Huh. Let's just look around a little. This box should be as ancient as the rest of the mine, but it looks in better nick. It looks in better nick. I never heard that term before. The side facing that excavation seems more corroded. Huh. Does it now? All these supply crates are filled to the brim with bottled water. Why leave it all behind? Okay, so we got a broken ladder here that would have led to up here, I'm assuming. Yeah. This could have been damaged when I got the power on. Maybe blew the light out. It's a big flat plane of rock, probably used for loading. Almost looks like some kind of altar. Okay. Well then. Nothing hidden behind these. This one you can't open, even though it looks like it might be openable. It's just a bigger version of these. Okay, well, that's the other 15 minutes of the video that I'm going to splice together into one 30-minute video. So we'll stop here, and then I will see you in the next part. Thank you for watching. Bye.